Today I'm going to show you some of the more advanced elements of Calamity Game. So let's take a look at the spring tool. Let's create two springs that are parallel to each other. Now let's anchor these two springs at one end. We'll also create a link object that ties them together. Now let's create a platform that the ragdoll will slide upon and anchor its two ends. Now when we click play, the ragdoll should slide to the end of the platform. But what really happens is the springs just fall down. So we need to give them a little bit of energy. Now the springs are storing kinetic energy, but we still need something that will push our ragdoll. So let's add a link object between the springs and the ragdoll that when pushed will cause the ragdoll to move. Now let's see what happens. Great, that worked. Now let's create a timed event that occurs only when the ragdoll slides over the platform. So when we play this out, we have a sort of swinging door. But we need to add a locking mechanism. So let's create a small triangle below the free end of the platform. And anchor its bottom node. Now let's see what happens. If you do this just right, you can get the link object to move only when the ragdoll hits it. But sometimes our angles are off. So to ensure that it works the way we want, let's add a spring to the far end and anchor its free node. Now when we click play, we see we have a trap door of sorts. This is just one of the examples we can do with Calamity Game.